What's up, you guys? Andre with Pinnacle Credit. What's a broken bull figurine doing here? Because it's a metaphor for your damaged credit. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I had it posted right here by the stairs, and it I was walking, and then it broke, and so somehow it ended up here. Anyway, we got to film this video for you guys. In this video, I'm going to show you basically how to remove collections, charge-off, bankruptcies, late payments, pretty much anything. Using a couple letters you can send directly to the creditors and the agencies if you like. So before we go into that, because I'm actually going to flip the camera, we're going to dive into, literally go into the bureaus, and I'm going to show you clear as day what I do, word for word, everything, so that you can take this video and try it yourself and see how amazing it is. So before we go in all that, before we talk about all of that, we'll just give you some background information about me. I've been in the credit repair industry since 2010. I am the founder of Pinnacle Credit Repair, which is our company here. We've been doing business for about, I think, more than 10 years. I was mentored by Steve Page, the original founder of Lexington Law. So years back, he pretty much showed me everything. And believe it or not, they use the same systems as all the other mainstream companies. And notice how they're all, a monthly subscription where you pay monthly and you get pretty much monthly results. Well, during the time I worked with Steve Page and behind the scenes, he was working with several other credit repair companies, hedge funds, and debt management companies, and even some lawyers, and kind of showed me everything, how it works. So I'll be the first one to tell you that, yeah, I know how their system works, and we don't do anything like that. And yeah, it does take long because that's just the nature of their business. Anyway, so that's a little bit about me. Now we're going to take a dive into the bureau. All right, here we are. We're back into the portal of one of our clients. So real quickly, look at the top of the screen. You'll see these little orange cascading boxes that say in dispute. Well, these are the accounts that are currently in dispute. I believe these are inquiries. If you can look at the note in the middle, see where it says reason, it will say unauthorized inquiry. Now, as we go down, you're going to see those turn into green. Those same boxes turn into green. That means it's been deleted. If you want to know exactly what type of account it was, well, you can just look to the left. It will say JP Morgan Auto, Barclays Bank. I'm looking at the top corner here, guys, or Amex. Then if you look in the middle, it will say unauthorized inquiry about 15 different times. If you go all the way down, it stops at Kinetica Federal Credit Union. Oh, cool, I can highlight it. Okay. So, as you know, we can remove inquiries pretty quick. Okay. Let's go down and look at this. See that? It's a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So there you have it. We can remove bankruptcies. And the only way to verify this is true, you can say, hey, what if he's just making this up? Well, I don't do that. The account numbers are right there. And I'm going to show you the credit report so we can match side by side. So you can see, you can't really make this up. I'm going to show you guys how I do it too. So look, just take your time, look at the left side of the screen where it has the dates, has the names of the creditors and the accounts, and you look to the right and it's all green. So we make people green. We help people get money. Credit is money. It's leverage that you need in life. So think of it as green. Make green your best friend. Make us your best friend. Okay, so let's go to, where do we want? Okay, so let's start, just to verify this is a real report.
We're going to verify it by looking at the bankruptcy, if we can find it. Okay, look. See the bankruptcy? Well, we can't do it, so we'll just go to Bank of America. Bank of America, this is the account number, okay? Remember that. It ends in 3 zeros and 86. All right, so we're logging out. We're going to go back in. We're going to click on this thingy. We're going to go into the report. 3 zeros and 86. So look for that. Okay? It's Bank of America. I think it's up here. Remember, it was 0086. Is it good to send? Okay, this is not the right Bank of America. He has different ones. So all we need to find is a Bank of America with 3 zeros and an 86, or we can find something else. Nope, that's not. That's a different one too. Oh, here it is. Like I said, 3 zeros and 86. What are the chances of that? Well, because I'm not bullshitting you. I had one guy call, and he was telling me how one guy taught him how to defraud all the creditors and set up lies and make crazy disputes. And I was like, I had to hang up the phone. That guy was just nuts. But I remember that because it's just crazy how people lie to get credit cleaned. And I just want to be 100% transparent with you guys. There is enough laws within the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and there's 4 other laws that you need to pay attention to. One is Fair Credit Reporting Act. The other is Fair Debt Collections Practice Act. Other is Fair and Accurate Transaction Act. The other one is, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I forget which one it is. Truth in Lending Act, right? Did I say the Equal Credit Opportunity Act? Okay, well, I gave you 5 big ones, okay? And if you know how to apply those laws correctly, and you know how to make a really good dispute letter, and then the final piece, send it to the right departments. Well, that's not the final piece. This final piece is knowing how to follow up, how to frequently dispute in a strategical method from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10 times within 1 month if you have to. How would you know how to do this? Well, I can teach you why you should dispute ahead of time. You shouldn't wait 30 days for an answer back. So our system pretty much predicts how to dispute it ahead of time. It will predict what the response will be from the creditor. So that's really important. Imagine that. And the only way to get that data, to know how the creditors will respond, okay, let's just go back real quick. Let's just look at this credit report, okay? Look at that score, okay? That score is almost 800, all right? So we got this client almost an 800 score. And he just has a couple other things we need to remove for him. And then he will be pretty much A-okay. So, awesome. Awesome. Here's the proof that it works. Okay, so the only way to know that is to go here. You can go here and go to Consumer Education. You can go to Data and Research, okay? And you can go to Research and Reports. You can go to Consumer Complaint Database. And in this database, when you click it, you can aggregate, extract all the disputes that have ended in a deletion on the credit reports. Did you hear me? I said this is a database with all the disputes that have ever won. And if you can look, these are all the states. Okay? And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. We're not going to go into all of them, but my system has pretty much analyzed all of them. And not just this database, there's another one, okay? CDIA database. And when you have the capability to look at years and years of CDIA data FTC data, Consumer Financial Protection data, CFPB. But keep in mind, CFPB has only been around since 2011 after Obama actually created the CFPB, which was a subsidiary branch of the Federal Trade Commission with the hopes to prevent financial crime. Remember, back in 2007, 2008, all these banks were bailed out from the banks from the government, because they defrauded many people and people defrauded the banks, and it was a whole topsy-turvy, crazy fucking... Did I say that? I hope it doesn't affect my channel. I'm going on a rant here. Anyway, you get the point. But I'm just trying to put the dots. I'm trying to connect the dots for you together so you can understand how this works. So anyway, we're not going to go in all of that because I'm going to end up talking for too long, and you're going to not want to watch this video and give me watch time, which I need to build this channel. So, okay, we go here, we go to start new complaint, okay? And this is where you send your complaints. Start your complaint. Unfortunately, this video is not going to be as thorough as I want it. I only have 1 minute left, but I'm going to show you really quickly how to do it. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you how to actually do it 100% complete. Right now, I'm just going to teach you the beginning of which options to correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to remove collections, charge-offs, late payments, addresses, you need to click this option here, credit reporting, credit repair services, other personal consumer reports, where it says submit complaint. What is this complaint about? The complaint is about credit reporting, the act of reporting credit, or the methodologies used to report credit, the same thing. Credit repair services, a company that you have hired to repair your credit, and believe it or not, those companies do credit reporting too, as they're reporting the accuracy or a challenge on a particular reported item to begin with. So it constitutes as credit reporting, but it is still different because it's just typically a different industry than credit reporting itself, which would be agencies and stuff like that. And then the other part of it where it says or other personal consumer reports of identity theft, late payments, all this stuff that falls in that category. If you're smart and clever, I know you are, you can find a way to have this make sense somehow, some way. What you're trying to do is related to this option right here, credit reporting. If you have a student loan, you could do that, but I'll make another video about that. You can do a student loan using this option too. And actually, I do most of my student loans like that. You don't click this option, but I will make a video later regarding these mortgages, credit card, all this stuff later. But right now we're going to do the basic beginning, and then we're going to go to these sections. I'm going to show you how to use this website to your advantage so you can have an amazing life and you can have excellent credit, I promise you. I've done it for too many people, seen it too many times in my life. And then you click credit reporting, okay? Don't click credit repair, don't click other personal consumer reports. Oh, background check is one. Employment screening. Or if you guys are trying to get top security clearance, that's another one. So, credit reporting is what you want to click. Boom, click next. And I went over 10 minutes. Okay, this video can be 15 minutes long. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm sure you guys are liking it by now because this is more detailed information than I ever had before. Then you want to click. Well, here's the thing. If you're not in a rush, which probably all of you are, oh my God, you can click the first option, okay? You can click the second option. That's really aggressive, and that's another way and verbiage you have to use because remember, we're basically preparing your report and complaint. Then we're actually going to make the letters. The letters need to be written very specifically, but very simply. so the bureaus can understand and cut to the chase. I will teach you how to do that in another video. My next video, I will show you how to do that. Right now, I'm just showing you how to prepare your complaint. You click this one, or if you've hired credit repair before and they were unsuccessful and the account came back as verified, as accurate, or frivolous, or whatever it may be, if that puppy is still on there, that negative is still on there, and you hired a company before you called me or clicked this video, you need to click option 2, because chances are the 30-day legal limit has transpired, or they've made some other violation in the investigation scope of the dispute. And we'll go about that later. All right. Don't click improper use. Don't click enable. Don't click any of those 4 options. Just click this one. Boom. Either or is fine. Most people that call me have disputed stuff on their own before, so technically you can do number 2, but you should do number 1. You could do both and it's fine. It's not going to hurt you. But one thing I just want to make clear, if you honestly didn't have credit repair recently or a few months ago or whatever, or even longer than that, don't lie. You don't need to lie. You can do option 1. So I know that I said in the beginning, if you're in a hurry, well, everyone's in a hurry, so they're going to try whatever cheat code they can. Don't do a cheat code you don't need to. There's too many cheat codes available for you to lie. That's my point. I said that earlier in this video. I'm going to stick to it. Like I said, there's too many cheat codes in this system for you to lie. Well, they're not cheat codes, maybe to you because you don't know about them, but they're not cheat. This is not cheating at all. This is not cheating the system. This is just using your consumer rights. And I'm going to show you and be 100% transparent with you. No matter how many videos it takes, I'm going to show you how to repair your credit better than what you've ever seen and faster. You can click where it says which best describes your problem. You can click investigation took more than 30 days. If it did, was not notified of investigation status or results. Now for option number 1, if you had credit repair 3 years ago, you can still click option number 1. Why? Because during the time you disputed information on your credit report, the response did exceed 30 days. Okay? It almost always, especially if you disputed it by mail, then I guarantee you it did. They just have a way of, they found a loophole in the system, and where there's little to no prosecution when you don't press the issue. Well, most people aren't pressing the issue because they don't know how to use all of their consumer rights. And so you may think that I'm full of baloney by saying that because the bureaus won't break the law. They won't make those violations. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. They'll do it in front of your face. So don't be naive, please. And don't be too critical about me, because at the end of the day and at the beginning and during the day, I'm here to help you, and I can help you. I've helped too many people and have been thrown too many obstacles in credit repair and had way too many successes in order to ever give up on anyone. That's the main thing I want to tell you. Don't give up. You can repair your credit, and this guide, I hope it helps you. So you click investigation took more than 30 days, or something more powerful than that, which happens to almost everyone, was what was not notified of investigation status or results. Okay? That's fact right there. And here's the thing. This, unfortunately, we can't click all of these. Okay? But you can probably, I mean, if any of these apply to you, and we'll go down the list, if the investigation took more 30 days, submit this or click this and click yes, where it says, have you already tried to fix the problem with the company? Yes. And then click next. So make a side note of this. When I click the next button, it's going to go to a screen where I have to upload and write my complaint. So we're going to go back and talk about these individual ones because we'll have to follow the same steps as we did before, and then go down the list of each symbol of each individual option. Why is it important to be so specific and have multiple complaints regarding one account, but with these different options? Is because these different options are violations of laws that plugs into this system's, the government database, and based upon which option you click would go to the right legal department that will remove the negative item. Because I'm not sure if you have been watching this video, but this is the federal government's website. We are building a complaint to get a federal government employee that it's their job to help consumers like you against credit bureaus like them. That is your knight in shining armor. That is your dragon slayer. In this game, you have to be ready. You have to hit them hard. And you need the help of the power of the full force of the United States government to help you. Okay. I hope you got the message. Because right now I'm yelling in my phone and getting emotional. Okay, let me wipe this tear off my eye. Okay, so we're going to click next. Let's just do number 1 because I want to be in order and be organized and all that. Click next. Now there'll be 2 windows. It'll ask you what happened. Describe what happened, and we'll send your comments to the companies involved. I need you guys to read this right now. Describe what happened, and we'll send your comments and copies to the companies involved, including whatever company that's involved. And you'll on the next page, we can select which companies. But this system only gives you ability to select 3 at a time. So if you have 30, you have to keep on going through this system. See how it can get redundant? That's why people hire me to do it, because it is actually a service. Okay? It's not that easy. It's not that easy, but it's not that difficult. If you're watching this video because you want to learn how to repair your credit, then you have all the time in the world, my friend. But this shouldn't take you time to do. This is where you put the letter in. Where is the letter? The letter is right here. This is one of them. 62C LTTC. This is a very powerful letter that I created using multiple laws and consumer, laws and stuff like that. And it works really good. Now let's go to the tier system. I have a tier system document, which basically is good. Now these documents are what I created, but you can't just copy and paste them. You have to do a little bit tapering because every person's credit report is specific. Okay, so there it is. That's a little snapshot of it. I hope you guys took a screenshot because I'm not going to open that one again. I gave you a little hint, but it's not the full thing. And you don't want to have it like this. It's all kind of random, and you'll have to I could show you it, but you still wouldn't know how to do it. I have to teach you guys. So don't take a screenshot and think you know how to do it because I don't want you to jam yourself up, But this is just a letter with just different things with a fake name. This is a dummy name, not a real person. Don't worry. And these are just some violations right here. Okay. This is a mock template that I created. This is not real right here, like these things, but these are just simulating what could be on a report and kind of how to address them, but not fully, because remember, I told you, you can't just be a one-trick pony and apply the same thing for everyone. So, with that being said, don't take a screenshot of that and think you know everything. It doesn't work that way. And if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, well, it makes logical sense to do something different, right? Didn't Einstein say the definition of stupidity is, or insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results? Well, here is the fact check that you can take Albert Einstein's word for it. If what I'm doing on here is different than what you're doing or what you haven't did, then there you have it. And I cannot say anything else. Okay, so you want to put the complaint in here. You want to put the things that you're disputing. We can put like Bank of America. But before that, we have to write some background history about you. Because here's the thing. A human being will read this very briefly. But if you can catch their attention with a few special things about you, and the beauty about being you is that you're unique from everybody else. So what we do at Pinnacle is why people pay us what they pay us, is because we get to know you and we write these for you. We're on the phone with you really quick. It takes like literally 3 minutes, and that's the only phone conversation we have to have regarding that. Don't think this is a back and forth thing. If you want to hire us, the value is within the service and in the effectiveness of the results. That's why people pay $1,500 to $2,500. Okay? Or if you want to use the ACAT system, which is half as effective, but still 80% better than what's out there, then you could do the monthly program. It's $199 to join and $99 a month. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This video is not trying to sell you anything. I just want to help you. I understand there's people that want to pay for it. Okay, great, because that makes me a living here. Helps to support the channel, helps give me the patience to teach you guys all of this stuff. Or, hey, just give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tune in. Be my friend in this. Be a supporter of the channel, and whatever you put in, just pay attention. I promise I will give you all of my tips and tricks. I made millions in this industry because I've helped a lot of people. And if you're looking to do credit repair for yourself, or it doesn't matter, the fact that you want to learn how to repair credit is awesome, and I want to help you. Anyway, I'm getting all teary-eyed again. So the next video will be a letter, but keep a side note and pay attention to my next video, because let me tell you this, I'm posting a video every single day. So that means you need to hit the notification bell, you need to like and subscribe, leave a comment. One guy left a comment earlier, or yesterday, depending upon what time zone you're on. He's like, hey man, can you teach me how to repair credit? I want to repair it like you. And I saw his channel, he has thousands of subscribers. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome. All you have to do, buddy, whoever you are, if you're watching this, just like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and shoot me a text, because I did leave my number, 858-252-6053. Yeah, any one of you guys can text me. Let me know. And that's it. Be safe and stay strong. Have hope, because I'm going to show you how to get it done.